All right, y'all. I'm back. So I'm back on my patio. Kids are in bed. This is my snack for tonight. And I just wanted to talk again with the updates that have transpired since my last video. So, for starters, this is my Skims outfit. My sister bought this for me when I was about to have my son, and she's like, oh, you can wear it like postpartum and be super comfy, and it is super comfy. She got me the robe and matching pants. But anyways, I can't find the tie for it, but I do have a shirt on, so leave me alone. Anyways, guys, okay, so my last video, I was basically saying I think this was all set up by Wifey pretty much. Like, she kind of put Amberlynn into the idea of let's do this and do this relationship and whatever. And I believe it was Oh Lordy is Jordy that mentioned that kind of in one of his most recent videos. If I can find it, I'll link the video in the description. But okay, so since I've uploaded my last video, basically she went missing for like 4 or 5 days. She uploaded a video moving and packing, and we're going to talk about that. Then she uploaded a video about it not being mutual. This breakup's not mutual. She thought it was mutual, but it's not anymore. And she joined Weight Watchers. And now she uploaded a video, her first day on Weight Watchers, going over points. Y'all, when I figure out how to put the videos and stuff on here, we're gonna get into it, okay? Because this is what I think. Number one, let me preface by saying I don't know all of her backstory. I don't know everything about her. I don't know this woman. This is just based off of what I've seen recently, what I've seen for the past, I don't know, 10 years of in and out of watching her. And sorry, I was getting texts. My boyfriend was just like, you okay? Da da da. He's at work. So anyways, so basically, this is what I think is happening. Are you guys ready? So I think that, like I said, this was all maybe set up by Wifey. This was all like a, hey, we can do this, that, and the third, make this kind of money. I can do this. I'm looking for a new place to live anyways. Because in the videos, it says, okay, Wifey loves traveling. But she's only 25, I think. 24, 25. I'm 25. Now she's probably 27, because I think she was 25 when they started dating. Was one of the live streams she did with Becky. And I'm 25. And I'm not traveling. I can't afford to travel. And at that time, it was still kind of like post-COVID. So, like, where was she traveling? And how long has she been traveling for? Maybe she did it with her family. But none of Wifey's family has come out and made TikToks or anything of like, hey, this is my sister, or this is my cousin. So where is her family? What is Wifey's backstory? We don't know. Right? So I think this was her start of, I don't want to say like fandom, because there's also a reason she's not in the public eye. There's a reason she didn't really want to be on Amberlynn's videos, because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to be in a relationship with somebody, first of all, after like 6 weeks of meeting them, which, don't get me wrong, I met my boyfriend in August. We moved in together in October. I was pregnant by March. But the dynamic is different. We're both active, able, willing humans. We're both working humans. We're both up, out, and in society. And this is the problem with the whole situation, is I think that the situation happened. I think Amberlynn got real feelings involved and thought it was going to last, okay? Then the conversation came up of, I want to travel, I want to do this, I want to do that. And Amberlynn said, oh my God, I can't do that. I can't give you any of that. I can't travel with you. I can't do these things with you. And you need to go be happy. Go be happy. You know how people say, it's not you, it's me? Amberlynn said, go be happy, okay? Wifey said, yeah. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go be happy. Like, you thought this was forever? You thought I was taking care of you forever? Okay. Then Amberlynn announced the breakup. I think Amberlynn tried to do the classic. You remember when you were in high school and you broke up with your boyfriend? You're like, I'm just gonna die, I'm just gonna wither away, what am I gonna do without you? Like trying to use all these guilt trips, like that real kiddie play stuff where you're like, I'm just gonna unalive myself. Like, God forbid any of us ever did that. Like, obviously we weren't serious, we were just seeking attention of that person. You'd like miss school the next day and like, you know what I'm saying? Or was I just crazy? I'll take it, let me know. I think she did that. I think all of the videos and all the eating out and all of the, it's one of two things. I have two theories. Either one, she did all of that for attention from wifey and was like, oh, what am I going to be without you? I'm going to die without you. I'm going to eat all of this food and consume all of these things I shouldn't be having because you were my rock. You were my savior. You were my person. I need you. And you're leaving me. Why are you leaving me? Look at you leaving me. You're going to leave me to die? And wifey's like, yeah. Yeah. Also, all of a sudden, we don't see wifey in any of the videos. And in the video of her moving and packing, the one corner of items she chose to move was wifey's. In that whole house, the one corner she chose was the corner of all the wifey stuff, like the little shelf with the shoe and with the... Number one, why that corner? Number two, why not a corner with your stuff in it? I think it's all attention seeking. It's all attention seeking behaviors, because behaviors learned in her whole childhood based off of the information regarding like foster homes and lack of attention from her parents and things like that. She's attention seeking. She's literally attention seeking. She's like, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm moving your stuff. Come talk to me. Come have a problem with it because I'm moving your stuff. So any attention is good attention, even if it's negative. Get where I'm going with this? Or because she boasted and told us how good of a person wifey was and how amazing and awesome, and she motivates me and she sends me therapists and she sends me all of these things, and wifey keeps me on track, and Becky could never do that for me. She's trying to show that, what am I without wifey? I told you guys she was the person doing it for me, and now after this breakup I'm having a relapse and I don't know what to do. I'm not a 32-year-old woman that can take care of myself. I need somebody to do that for me. I need somebody to motivate me. I need somebody to push me to not eat fast food, and without wifey cooking in that kitchen. I don't know. Also, this is how I really look, guys. I don't look like that other video. That other video had me like, okay. And Aunt Flo was on, and so I was bloated. That's the other thing. Oh my gosh, y'all. She just ended the video from today. I just watched it while I was in the shower. From today. Oh, I'm 5:30 something. I'm retaining so much fluid. Y'all fell. I have y'all propped up on the jankiest shit ever. Okay. The cars drove by and y'all fell. Hold on. Let me try. I might have to use my water from the day to prop it all up. Okay. You're retaining so much fluid. Ma'am. You just ate takeout. And here's the other thing with Weight Watchers and her intermittent fasting and all that stuff. It's literally an app on your phone. There's nothing actually holding you accountable. There's no accountability regarding the app on the phone, because whether you log it or don't log it is the accountability, but it's set on oneself. It's your problem. It's your due diligence. It's your duty to log those items. So you really think I'm sitting here believing that for somebody who claims they don't sleep, you're not sleeping, you can't sleep, you can't do this, that you're intermittent fasting for 16 hours? No, you're up and you're snacking. Because when I get up, I snack. And I'm a normal person. I'm not a 500 plus pound person. I'm a normal person without eating disorders. And that's no hate, no shade to anybody who is overweight or struggles with eating disorders. These are real things, but these are real things she's not dealing with in the real world. She's dealing with them in her apartment, who is the Amberverse. Her apartment is a place where it's nobody judges her. Nobody tells her what to do. Nobody forces her. Nobody does any of these things. She lives in a society of one person. she's never understood, maybe back in the days when this first started and whatever, but keep in mind, for the majority of her adulthood, she's been on YouTube making decent money and doing physically nothing. She's sitting and recording this video. This video is taking nothing out of my day and life except 10, 15, 20 minutes. There's no physical activity. There's no getting up, getting ready, getting in your car, getting your kids ready, cooking meals, packing lunches, going to work, being exhausted at work and doing a real job, and then coming home and taking care of kids, doing house chores, doing all these things. Sure, you sweep the floor. You've showed us a video of you sweeping the floor, squirting Dawn dish soap in the sink. Okay. I mean, I love that for you. But there's nothing in her life that is keeping her and holding her accountable in the sense of people having to go out in public. She even said, I don't want to use my camera and tripod because people already look at me in public, let alone carrying this big thing. Well, yeah, people are going to look at you in public, and you have the means to live your lifestyle and uphold the standard that your body has created. Your body has created the standard of eating takeout and drinking diet soda. First of all, if you can drink more than one soda every couple of days, you're sick. I can't drink soda like that. It hurts my teeth. Like, it makes your teeth feel filmy and gross. And my sister loves soda, but my sister's not obese. But my sister loves soda, but it's something she gets herself before work, kind of like if people stop and get coffee. Cool. It's your pick-me-up. It's your how I'm getting out the house and getting this day started is I need this thing, this vice, to help my day just go a little bit better. Okay, respect, props. But Amberlynn is just drinking, eating. So you do Weight Watchers, you're logging your points, and you're already excited on the first day that you've gone over and used your weekly points. I'm not sure how Weight Watchers works, but she basically explained it like you get these bonus Jonas points per week. And she also explained it as, I'm bigger, so I get more points. You should get less points. One meal, she was okay with her first meal in that video being 40 points. So then you try to convince me after the whole video, you've eaten twice, you try to convince me that you were okay with your first meal being 40 points, but then you're not okay going over your points and eating another meal. I don't believe it. You also said you ordered groceries and you haven't eaten anything for the rest of the day. I don't believe it, because I'm not a 500-pound person. But when I order groceries, you know what I do? I start eating. When I'm putting them away, I'm like, I got this yummy snack. Or, I got this cereal. I'm going to have this cereal for dinner tonight. Or I can't wait to wake up and eat that cereal tomorrow because we haven't had that cereal and I bought it now. So I'm super excited. And it's just like, that's like normal. Like, if it's not, I'll take that. Let me know in the comments if it's not normal. But this is what I believe. I believe she was trying to trick wifey. I believe her and wifey got into this with whatever agreement or arrangement they had, or maybe it wasn't an agreement and arrangement. It was something wifey had planned and plotted and didn't share with Amberlynn. Very possible. Don't believe that, but very possible. Then the situation came where Amberlynn got real feelings. Wifey expressed to her, like, no, I want to do this, that, and the third. We can't do those things together. And Amberlynn was like, okay, I understand. Go live your life. And then try to guilt trip her and suck her back in. Just like she probably did Becky. I'm sure Becky wanted to be out for a while, but then she had the cancer and Becky had to stay. I think her cancer is real. I don't think her cancer is fake. I would never say anybody's journey is fake. But I think she sucked Becky back in with all of these health issues and these problems of I need you. And if Becky would speak out, we would have a lot more insight onto what's happening within Amber's apartment. Because then you also chose the one corner of wifey's things. Then this is what got me in her video of starting Weight Watchers. She's sitting on the couch doing Weight Watchers, unzipping her wallet, paying with her card. This is so cheap, ha ha ha. All of us can't afford to DoorDash 2-3 times a day and pay for Weight Watchers and order groceries in the same day. Do you know how much money she spent in one day and did not leave the house? We can't afford that. In a society, we can barely afford our own personal bills to live and have air conditioning and lights and normal groceries in the fridge, let alone these little Hillshire, whatever they are, snack packs that we know you're eating all 3 that you ordered. There's no way you're eating one of those. And if you are eating one of those, it's coupled with a meal or 2. Not cost effective. But anyways, she's sitting in that video and she's ordering Weight Watchers, applying, paying, whatever for Weight Watchers. I'm so tired. I need to go to bed. And Feline wants to go to bed too. she's super tired, but you've told us she's sleeping on the couch, and you're blatantly sitting on the couch on your computer. But all the other videos before the breakup, you were in your office and you were doing this and you were doing that in your office. But this one time, you're sitting on the couch when you know she's tired. You're telling us she's tired and she sleeps on the couch. You're sitting on the couch doing what you need to do when you have a bedroom, you have an office, you have a kitchen. But you're sitting on the couch, causing her to be where and not go to sleep, when she should, as a normal human, deserve to go to sleep. But you're keeping her up. You're saying, this is my house. You're now setting the boundaries and the control factor. This is my house, and I'm sitting on the couch doing what I need to do, so you need to wait for me. Amber, ma'am. And you're saying that the things Destiny has said, which I haven't gotten into the whole Destiny thing, just very briefly, of the abuse, the mental abuse, is not true. But you're sitting there taking up somebody. If somebody wants to go to sleep, if my boyfriend wants to go to sleep, the one place I'm not going to be is the room, the bedroom. I'm not going to be sitting in the bed. I'm going to say, okay, let me grab my PJs and stuff. Go get yourself comfy. I'll already get my stuff out the room so I don't have to come interrupt you, so you can get good rest. There's no respect, there's no boundary, there's no nothing there. It's just that this is my apartment. You moved in with me. You are now leaving me. This is no longer mutual. So I'm going to be a bitch. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? That's what I think. I think that there's a manipulative, control, boundary issue here. And I think Amberlynn is having a hard time with reality, because now it's sinking in that she's going to be alone. She's going to be by herself. Is she really moving? I don't know. We'll wait and see. I think that all the crying and stuff now, that's real tears, because people say, oh, she's not having real tears, she's not really crying. It's real, it's genuine, because how am I going to do this by myself? You're tipping 550 pounds. Whether my 600-pound life is reality TV and exaggerated and filmed at certain angles and cropped together to look crazy, it's still a slight sense of reality, in the sense of they all have caretakers. They all have somebody living with them. They all have... Now, is Amberlynn bedbound? Absolutely not. Does she stand in an apartment-sized shower and bathe herself? When I was pregnant, I felt like I couldn't fit in our apartment-sized shower, because I was pregnant. I was only 170 pounds pregnant. I don't know. And thank God for the sign of the times that she can DoorDash, she can Instacart, she can order Ubers and Lyfts and all these things and find a way to do it. If this was 10 plus years ago when her journey started and she didn't have access to those things, what would she do? That's my question. What would she do? But anyways, guys, this is just my opinion. This video is getting way too long. I need to go in the house and relax and chill and do my thing before I go to bed, or before baby wakes up and needs another feeding. But I'm going to do another video. People have requested me to talk about Colleen. I'm going to do a quick video on that probably tomorrow. I'll look way different tomorrow, y'all. I'm about to get a spray tan and my lashes, because work is starting soon. And back to school. And so I'm going to look way different tomorrow. But yeah, you guys tell me what you think. This is what I think. Again, I'm like certified in behavior and all of these things, but not like psychological behavior, like behavior management. Like I'm literally like RBT certified, registered behavior therapist, for like students with disabilities, and what's the antecedent, what's the root, what's the cause, and how do we get an extinguished burst of this behavior? How do we get rid of this behavior and limit this? Or what can we do to implement within ourselves, in our classroom, in our environment, to help minimize, not change, because we can't always change a behavior, we can't always eliminate a behavior, but we can alter it or stimulate it differently and whatever, right? You guys get it? So this is just my thoughts. I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not any of these things, but I do think Miss Ma'am is lying. I do think Miss Ma'am is having issues with the wifey setup, and I don't think the wifey thing is what she made it out to be and what everybody believes it is. I don't think it was a real relationship. I mean, if she got her rocks off and all them hickeys and whatever through this little thing wifey can't, I mean, props to Amber. props to Amber. But I don't think it was anything near what Amber thought it was. Let me know. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm going to upload this right now, so you guys will have it in real time. You guys just see this in like 10 or 20 minutes. Okay, bye guys.